Hi, and welcome back to the Wicked Thrifter resale channel. We're back after a little bit of a vacation with the family, and we're at it again, shopping at Goodwill to find items that I can flip for profit on eBay. I'm starting out our shopping trip as usual in the vase section at this Goodwill. I wasn't finding a whole lot. This clear glass vase kind of caught my attention. It looked a little more than just your average clear glass vase, but I decided to leave that behind. And here you see someone had donated a whole lot of Christmas china. It has a poinsettia pattern on it, and it looks like there was multiple sets there. I chose to leave it at the store. They tend to sit for quite a while, and that amount of items would take a long time to process and sell. Here on the bottom is some modern pottery vases. I did not pick those up. And here is a Canadian pottery pitcher. I'm having a hard time moving pitchers lately, so it has to be pretty unique and something that I feel could move fast. I do put it in my cart, but I end up putting it back on the shelf before I leave. Here's another pitcher. I thought this was done really nicely. However, again, like I stated before, it has to be pretty unique with pitchers in order for them to sell at any kind of decent rate. I'm being more selective on those, at least until I clear out some of my inventory. In the back there, you can kind of see it like an earthenware pot or dish of sorts. It's ACTU. They do have a decent sell-through, at least sell history on WorthPoint. This had a chip, however, and when I looked it up on eBay, the sold price wasn't as high as what I'm wanting for my current profit margins. Here you can see the same one that I had in my hand, and they have it listed for $17. And here's some sold comps. And here you can see some tiki mugs. I will pick up some of these, depends on my mood mostly, but they had two there, they weren't matching. If they had been a pair that were the same that I could sell as a lot, I might have picked them up at only $1.99 each. Usually there's a couple brands that sell for a lot more money, so you just need to look those up unless you're a collector yourself. And then I spotted a Haeger catfish bowl. I grabbed this right away. I didn't see any noticeable damage. There was a little bit of scuffing on one side of it, however, and it was in really good condition, so I grabbed that right away. This was a salt and pepper shaker. I am steering clear of salt and pepper shakers like you wouldn't believe. I am not grabbing them right now. If they do pop back up in value, I may start looking at them again. And then I found some pretty cool Halloween decor items here. They are little shelf sitter witch lamps, and I think they're made by Cresswell. They are vintage, and I got both of them. They don't sell for a ton of money, however at Halloween they can kind of get a little bit higher of a price. I spotted these. I kind of regret not getting them. Just if I would have kept them for myself, I'm not sure. But these are a more modern lucite jack-o'-lantern or pumpkin decor. I couldn't find exact comps. In the store, I saw something similar, and they weren't selling for a lot, so that's what made me put it back on the shelf. However, now I wish I would have grabbed them, if not just for myself. A lot of ghosts with pumpkins. A lot of handmade or kind of crafty items as well. Here I'm checking out the fish in the back there. I'm not seeing a whole lot. This little art glass baskets are not selling very well for me lately. I'm not picking up very many unless they're like Fenton or I can attribute them to a specific maker, just because they sit for a long time and it needs to have the right person. A dragonfly crock that I wish I would have grabbed. I didn't look at that very closely. And this is an handmade or hand-thrown pottery wind chime. And of course, I'm going to check out the Christmas stuff. If you can find the Italian fontanini or I don't know if it's Depose. I'm not sure if that's the brand or whatnot, but if you can find those, as well as some German nutcrackers or smokers, incense burners, those tend to sell very well for me. So if I can find them, I scoop them up at the store. Here's an art glass starfish. Down here I find a little handmade wall pocket. I like the flowers on it. It was only $2.99. I initially grab it, but I make a cart edit and put it back on the shelf. Here I grab some Raku pottery. It's Jeremy Diller makes these items, and they'll sell anywhere from 12 to 18 bucks. I haven't listed mine yet, but there was some comps I've showed you. I'm just going back over the shelves because I missed that Jeremy Diller piece. And then I found another wall pocket. Unfortunately, this one had more damage, so I left that behind. Thought this was interesting. However, they wanted $10.99 for it. Here was a cat figurine. It was made in Portugal. You'll see there I missed the penguin. I'll get to that later. Here I'm checking out the vases and planter section. Let me know down in the comments below if you spot anything you think I missed. And here was an amazing find. I'm not going to try to say the name on here, but it had a really unique and beautiful texture on it, and it's a larger vase. It's signed, and you'll see here my listing, the information. I have it listed for $2.59, and I paid $12.99 for it. when you can get a nice return on an item like that, I don't mind spending a little bit more for it at Goodwill. Their prices have been kind of crazy on some of the items. Here was some molds. I was initially going to grab them because I like to grab the John Wright ones. However, these didn't have the same quality that I'm used to seeing on these items. So I had them in my cart. I changed my mind. I put them back after looking over them. This looked to be a knockoff. I'm not 100% certain on it. It could have been a legit one, but there are so many listed and there's not a lot of profit there at $6.99. Here is an amazing find as well. It's the same Goodwill. This was $6.99, and I talked in previous videos about Warren McKenzie. He is a well-known potter in this region, and he has students that he taught his skills to, and that was one of his student pottery pieces. And here's that penguin. It's Anderson Designs. I'm sure you've heard other YouTube people talk about them. I grabbed it. It was $3.99. I have it listed for $49. And here yet again is another pottery piece. I can't get away from it. I try my hardest, but this is a signed piece. It can hang on the wall. They also wanted $12.99 for this, and I grabbed that as well. And that's going to be it. We're going to be wrapping up here. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch the video. This is a little bit of a shorter one. Just I haven't had much time to get out there and source since we've been back. So you'll be back to the regular Sunday videos. Here's your recap. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.